Towards centre half forward, Lachlan, who hasn't had a kick so far, punches it to ground. Picked up now by Till, breaks the tackle, concedes ground, but gets it back in the direction of Gallagher. He wants support, now goes short. The diving mark has been taken in the pocket by Michael Ace. Right forward pocket, almost on the boundary line, elects to go short. Thomas had been left unattended, and he has the ball. Thomas, wins some kicks. This is his 6th already. 45 metres out. He's going to make the distance. It's a great kick, I think. It's a goal. It is a beautiful kick from Keith Thomas, and he's registered Norwood's first goal, a belated goal at the 24-minute mark. Norwood now 1-1 trail the Eagles, 2 straight goals.
Oh, looking for Teal. Galt coming in late. The thump away. Crumbs to Menzel. He's busted off the ball. Back to Adler. Hoffman, the new player, on in towards full forward. In front, Duncan Fosdyke and marks. Duncan Fosdyke in the kick-off square. 10 metres from goal, directly in front. And boy, oh boy, do Norwood need goals. Wasting no time, pops it straight through. That's his first goal, and Norwood 2-1, trail Torrens 8-4.
Comes grandstand side, Michael Ace in front, McSporran the spoiler. Dorio tried to get it clear. Michael Ace does now to Hoffman. Hoffman's going to be run down, breaks one tackle. Dishes out the handball to Ace. Oh, that's brilliant football by Michael Ace. You won't see better than that anywhere. Towards half forward, Adler juggles but can't be paid. Now Galt steadies. Kicks in along towards half forward, but you can back it's going to be a Norwood mark. And Neil Button, safe in defence, takes the relieving mark and relieves the pressure for Norwood.
Great desire shown on that occasion by young Michael Ace. He's been moved to centre, and he's putting himself into all play at the moment as Nicholson runs the ball towards centre half forward. High ball, Adler can't mark. Here's a chance for Norwood. Jenkins into an open goal. Bang! Straight through the middle, his first goal, and Norwood 3-1, West Torrens 8-4.
Norwood look promising. They do something wrong. They make a simple error, either a foot or hand, by foot or hand, which brings undone some of their good work. Thomas got a straight left and takes the free. The kick from Thomas to the square. Oh, good body work. Is it going to be allowed? Let's wait and see. It has been, and Peter Lachlan, his first mark, second kick for the game, but it could be a very, very vital one for the Redlegs. They're 3-1. 15 minutes gone in the third quarter as Lachlan lines up. Is this his first goal in South Australian League football? It is in
twice, and they won't come back. Philippo towards the half-forward line, over the top of the pack. Trevor Hill, too much pace for Jimmy Till. Breaks away, short, in towards Johnson. Great football, and Rocky Roberts got one behind the play to Dillon. Here's a chance for Torrens. Defensive work by Nicholson, and a bounce down by umpire Jimmy Fielders. Rocky Roberts put down behind play. In this quarter, 10 kicks, 1 mark, 3 handballs, 13 touches for the quarter. Not a bad performance. To Kevin Hill. His hurry kick towards the centre of the ground to Nicholson. Here's a build-up for Norwood as his long kick goes in towards Peter Lachlan in front of the pack. Can't hold the mark. Adler supporting that player, but umpire Thomas will call for a bounce down as desperate play by the Torrens defence blocks any semblance of a forward move by Norwood. The bounce by Thomas, Galt, the tap to Jenkins, trying to bust his way through the pack to Menzel. Here's an opportunity, Adler in towards goal, bang, straight through the middle. His first goal, and a valuable one for the legs, as Norwood 5-3, trail Torrens 10-6.
In replay, Jenkins first is caught, gets a handball to Menzel. This is a good handball to Adler, making the play for him, and bang, through it goes. Norwood now have added 4 goals, 2 in this third term. Torrens against the Breeze have kicked 2-2. 29 minutes gone, the Eagles lead by 33 points.
The bounce down by umpire Field. Galt, Colasanti, time must be running out in this third term. Norwood wanting goals as Hoffman to Gallagher. If it'll sit for him, he's in trouble, he can't handle it. Looking for support from Jenkins, there's the siren. Into the third term, West Torrens 10-6, Norwood 5-3. Torrens coming out of defence towards centre wing. Dirking this Button. The crumbs to Thomas. He's been a live wire. He comes towards the centre of the ground looking for Andrew Ace, and he marks cleverly. Andrew Ace, Norwood in this opening of the final term doing all the attacking. Kick number 15 to Andrew. Goes towards centre half forward. Adler, who's been a very quiet player for the legs, marks at centre half forward. Long kick in towards full forward. Galt there and marks. He's put on a fine performance today, Rodney Galt. Kick number 10 coming up. Has done most of the rucking, the hard work for the Eagles. Goes to the outer side ground with a lovely kick, assisted by the breeze, over the top of the pack to Button. Dummies the handball, did it well for a big fella. In towards full forward, Jimmy Teal there with Galt, thumped by Galt towards Robson. His hurry kick is blocked off the boot. Here's a chance for Andrew Ace. Looked up, saw Hoffman there, plays on quickly into an open goal. Bang! Bangs one straight through. A valuable goal for Norwood. 6 goals 4. Can they get back? Torrens 10 goals 6.
And that's the first goal to Stephen Hoffman. It couldn't have come at a better time for Norwood. Good play by Ace. As Ken told you, lifted his eyes, saw Hoffman alone. He played on with clever thinking and made no mistake with his first goal. Norwood are back in it. They're 6-4, Torrens at 10-6. We've only had 5 minutes in this final quarter, but they certainly have got the job in front of them, Ken.
Yes, David, this breeze is very strong here at Football Park. I think it's worth about 4 or 5 goals, actually. But they've done all the attacking in this opening of the final term, Norwood. The bounce is not a good one. Snared by Thomas. He's pushed over. Comes to Gallagher. Norwood once more into attack towards centre half forward. Off the top of the pack. Philippo. Menzel. Here's a chance for Norwood. Picked up by Adler. Bang! Norwood are back in it. Norwood 7-4 as Adler boots his second goal. Torrens 10-6.
Been a very quiet crowd, but let's have a look at this from the start, from the bounce. It culminates with Adler in the square, but it started with Gallagher. He got away, kicked it long. Now the ball's fisted clear. Poor old Peter Philippo has the run of the ball, but loses his footing. Menzel comes in from the side. Over goes Philippo, and this gives Adler the opportunity. Picks it up on the 10-metre line, has no problem in booting his second. Norwood 7-4, trail the Eagles 10-6.
Back live, Norwood player Danny Jenkins pushed into the back of the legs. He'll go into attack again. Norwood supporters really coming alive. Norwood towards the half-forward flank. Menzel in front. Lachlan in there. But a ball up by umpire Trevor Thomas at centre half-forward for Norwood. I wonder, David, whether it's worth giving Rocky Roberts a run on the ball.
Yes, I think it might be just the steadier that the Eagles need at the moment.
Button and Galt to Menzel. Blocked off the boot. Comes towards McSporran. Philippo in there. Gallagher. Michael Ace. Tapped out by Ace towards Trevor Hill. Has his head pulled off. And Trevor Hill will steady Torrens down on the half-back flank. And he'll kick him out of trouble.
This is his 20th kick, Trevor Hill, and a great performance here today. Looks for Inglis. In front of Button. Can't mark. Comes to Thomas. Gets clear at centre wing. Norwood back into attack, but Rutherford should mark at centre half-back or drops the ball. Chance now for the Redlegs. Teal. Back it goes to Andrew Ace. Has Jenkins loose. Heads that way, and Jenkins is marked. Plays on. Great football, Jenkins. Runs into goal, and has got it. Oh, what a great goal by the Norwood side. And they're coming back ever so strongly in this last quarter.
In Button and Galt. Outer side centre wing. Button with the tap. Towards Dunstan. Pulled off the ball, wins the free kick. The handball to Hoffman is not a good one, putting him in trouble. Has his pants pulled off. Besides being penalised holding the ball, has his pants pulled down. That's very embarrassing.
And it's cold enough without that, I can tell you.
Comment from David Darcy as the kick goes to the outer flank, and once more a throw in.
Let's have a look at this in replay. It's one of the funniest things I've seen in league football. There goes Stephen Hoffman under tremendous pressure, gets the handball clear. Now have a look at his face. Oops, and daisy, where are they? There they go. Oh, let's get rid of those. Who needs them?
Here's a chance for the Eagles. In towards full forward, over Winter's head. The ball props. Winter taps it through. Fine defensive work by Bruce Winter. A minor score to Torrens. 10-7, Norwood 8-4.
Back into their game. Winter goes short. Hughes comes grandstand side. Dunstan's all alone. He's got 2 players ahead of him. He's got a paddock in which to run. Dunstan goes short to Andrew Ace. At centre wing. Steadies to half forward. Grambo in front. Lachlan from behind. Neither marks. Grambo gets it clear now, however. Gives it to teammate Johansson. He loses the ball. Holding the ball decision against him. And the free kick to Michael Ace. Norwood looking very dangerous now as Ace goes long. Fosdyke from behind, waiting at the back was Enright, loses it, puts it on the ground, left it behind, chance for Norwood. More strong play, however, in defence by the Eagles. Johansson copped one high in the head, comes out of that scrimmage holding his hands to head. He copped the heavy one. Teal did a lot of heavy work in the pack. The bounce. 30 metres away from the Norwood goal, and they trail by 15 points. Button, Rutherford, hurry kick to Ace, shots for goal! Offline, however, the wing caught it at the last moment. 1 point to Norwood, 8-5, trail Torrens, 10-7, 13 minutes gone in the final term.
Well, David, this is virtually a grand final for Norwood. They can't afford a loss here. If they're beaten today by the Eagles, then their chances of making the finals are very, very slim. It's desperate stuff. Kick-off towards the half-forward line. Thump towards Michael Ace, dummies. Goes towards centre-half forward. The kick is blocked. Has the running Teal into an open goal. Magnificent football by Enright. Great stuff. Back towards Hannah. Loose ball, Enright again. Desperate stuff at the moment as Duncan Fosdyke goes to Dunstan. Back to Lachlan with a high kick in towards goal. Adler, Andrew Ace, Filippo, Michael Ace over the top to Menzel. Pushed off the ball. Free kick. Oh, right in the square. Gee, David, I don't think I've seen football so desperate as that incident in that last 2 or 3 minutes.
I have never seen a better tackle or better block off the boot than the one of Robbie Enright, cutting across at centre-half back. Unfortunately, just a few seconds later, made a bad ball handling mistake, which has given Norwood the opportunity now, but sheer desperation by Enright.
Menzel, 3 metres from goal. This is a vital kick. Pops it through, his first goal, and Norwood, 9 goals, 5. Trail the Eagles, 10-7 and 1 last quarter.
Changing fluctuations here. And this is the desperation that Ken was telling you about. Fosdyke, back to Dunstan, back to Lachlan. A high kick. Filippo comes late on the scene. He saw that there was 3 Norwood players to 1. He flew high. Michael Ace almost took the mark. Adler has a kick over his shoulder. Now Menzel, there he goes. In the back is Robert Diorio as the tackler. He got the free kick at the bounce. And we really have a game on our hands at the moment. Inglis is front position. Button from behind. Comes to Gallagher. The handball to Hoffman. He's dressed now as he kicks towards centre-half forward. Oh! Chance for Filippo out of his arms. Michael Ace fell over the top of him.
Should have got a free kick, David. Michael Ace pushed him the back.
No free, and umpire Thomas it is rather, decides to bounce. Norwood are at centre-half forward. The bounce. Button. Lachlan wants support. Kicks high instead. Teal the front. From behind Grambo, Ace. Geez, clever. Magnificent football to his brother Andrew Ace. Goes short to Adler. And Norwood, after terrible football for 3 quarters, are turning it on.
What about this little fella, Michael Ace? I know we keep talking about him, but he's been absolutely superb.
Since half-time, as I said before, just lifted Norwood off his own bat. Adler has 2, has 3 now. Norwood, 10-5, trail by 2 points. This has been a miracle.
I can't believe this, David. Here it is in replay. Peter Lachlan, his first game for the Legs. Now watch this magnificent work by Michael Ace. High ball to Teal, Ace, dummies. The long handball to his brother Andrew. Beautiful football. And a lovely disposal to Adler. Bang, finds that player. And of course he makes no mistake. Kick in towards the goals. In front, over the top was Johnson to Winter. Here they go again to Thomas. Running the ball out of defence, goes short to Michael Ace. Half-back flank, he's all over the ground at the moment. Steadying play up. Taking time. Goes short to Hoffman. Hank in for Torrens. Hoffman playing on quickly, can see Dunstan the loose player. Norwood will build up an attack again. Going to the half-forward line, looking for Lachlan. He'll mark. Lachlan on the half-forward flank, and this is dangerous for the Eagles. Lead's coming from Adler. He goes to that player, Adler high, and marks. Well, this is absolutely unbelievable. This lift by Norwood, who looked absolutely hopeless for the first 3 quarters. This last quarter they've played magnificent football. Adler, 15 metres from goal, kicking against the breeze. It's a shocking kick, but it's in the square. Up high, Menzel. Play on is the call. Ball to ground. Gallagher, Hill. But a bounce down by umpire Jimmy Field at centre-half forward for Norwood. Rendell coming on. I can't believe why Roberts hasn't been moved onto the ball, David.
Well, in fact, now Kenny's left the ground, so there must be something wrong with him. It's the only thing that I could comment on, that there must be some injury to Roberts. Grambo takes the ball and relieves the pressure momentarily for the Eagles. Out of sight, an awkward bounce from McSporran. Gives Thomas a chop opportunity. Goes short, the leader's on. Menzel in front, accepts the pass. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It would be a shame if the Eagles got beaten after what they'd done for 3 quarters. But of course, football is over 4 quarters and 100 minutes. Menzel is 40 metres out. Would take an excellent kick to goal. Hasn't made the distance, but it's in the square. Grambo's up, punch clear. Lachlan gets a fist to it. Thump further afield by the Eagles. Hannah loses it. Chance for Norwood now. Michael Ace. Oh, he's done it. I can't believe it. And the Norwood supporters go berserk. A great goal. And who should do it better than Michael Ace, because he's won the game for Norwood, if in fact they're going to win it.
Magnificent individual performance. Button with the tap to Thomas. Norwood running berserk at the moment towards centre-half forward. Ball to ground. Enright to Menzel. To Adler. To Lachlan. If it'll set into an open goal. Bang! Straight through. That's his second goal, and Norwood boot away. Norwood 12-5. Lead West Torrens 10-7. David, I'm flabbergasted.
The replay of it. They've done all the attacking in this last term. Thomas, Adler, Enright's caught. Taken now by Adler, and that's a good handball. It sits up lovely for Lachlan. He runs in for a gimme goal. He made sure of it, kicked it out of the ground, in fact. But Norwood have booted clear now by 10 points. They've changed a deficit at 3/4 time of 33 points into a lead of 10 points, all in the space of 23 minutes. Kicks it high instead, looking for Inglis. He's got front position. Punch clear by Noble, picked up by Button to Hoffman. Norwood go forward again. Lachlan's loose. Coming out with him is Robson. Leaves Adler all alone. If Lachlan can get it up, throw it to ground was Peter Lachlan, and he'll take the free kick. Danny Jenkins hearing into goal, but no doubt the free kick had to come back to Lachlan, and he's a long way from goal.
David, he's played well since going to centre-half forward.
Yes, he's made a difference to the side. Was hemmed in a little at full forward, was a little strange early in the game. Found it difficult to get used to his teammates, but Lachlan now goes short. Hoffman's 40 metres out, but as you can see, very close to the boundary. Stephen Hoffman came on as an interchange at half-time, goes short. Teal's on a lead, knocked out of his hands by Grambo. Grambo gathers and kicks back towards centre wing, 2 against 1. Button for Norwood, has Hill to combat with, but does it easily. Now drives it in short, looking for Hoffman again, but it's over his head and out of play. Underneath the scoreboard, which shows Norwood leading by 10 points, and we're into time on by 40 seconds.
And Neil Button certainly lifted his game in this last quarter. He's been one of the prime movers behind the Norwood lift in this final term. The throw-in, Button the tap, to Lachlan. Tries to crash the pack, gives it to Teal. To Jenkins, into an open goal on an acute angle, but that makes no difference. Danny Jenkins boots his third, and that's it. That's the sealer. Norwood have come from nowhere. Norwood, 13 goals, 5. Torrens, 10-7.
In replay, Lachlan again gets a good handball out to Teal. Teal in turn to the running Jenkins. He booted his 3rd goal, and Norwood in this final term now have added 8 goals to Torrens, 1 solitary point. Rendell's on the ball. Button gets it tapped beautifully to Ace. Over it comes now to Andrew Ace. Drives them forward. Fosdyke couldn't mark. Simons for the Eagles, going to be tackled. Gets a handball clear, has to do it alone, needs support. Gets it back to Robson now. He chips one in short, should find Diorio. Oh, good play by Ace again. Picked up now by Andrew Ace, and there's the siren.
in what can only be described as a miracle game here at Football Park. Norwood have got out of it. They've got up, they've beaten the Eagles by 3 points. The final scores, Norwood 13 goals 5, 83. Defeated Torrens 12-8, 80, a margin of 3 points to the Redlands.